So I gave in. We downloaded the Runna app to see if we can get a little bit more structured in these runs. Never actually had a structured game plan going into anything. Okay, sorry about that. I've noticed that when your heart rate goes up, you can't really talk. That's kind of funny. I slur my speech like I'm drunk. Anyways, I have given in and we have downloaded the Runna app to see if we can get some more structured runs in. I've never really had anybody coach me, so a virtual coach is kind of cool. I thought, hey, you know what, let's try something new. Let's try this Runna app that keeps getting targeted towards me and see how it goes. The app essentially made me put in these sort of parameters to guide me through this 12-week training block that it's putting me through. It asked me questions about how experienced of a runner I was, how many days a week I wanted to run, strength workout stuff. I heard it's not really good at strength stuff, so I might just do my own thing on the strength days. Ooh, there's the mud. Yeah, so it made you put in these parameters. I try to answer as honestly as I could. You want to always up your numbers being a dude, right? Round up to the nearest, to the next inch when you're talking about your height. Make sure you weigh a little bit less than you do when you put it down on paper when you go to the doctor's office. But yeah, I try to be as honest as I could with those answers, see if it can give me the best chance at being successful with their program. Put in 3 runs a week, and we're just gonna follow that, see what happens. 12 weeks. It's gonna be October 5th is the completion date, and that's when I have scheduled a half marathon. I mean, it's not a race, it's just I'll probably do it around the neighborhood or something. Maybe I go to White Rock and do it, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see what happens in 12 weeks, and it should be pretty cool. Maybe give an outline of what the Runna app has me doing when I get back in the office. Well, I thought I was going to be able to show you on the computer, but it looks like they don't have a desktop app, or you can't see it online. I don't know, but we'll go over to the phone. Here is the landing zone. I don't know what they're calling it, but I'm going to call it a landing zone. I haven't really gone in here yet. This is really my first time going through. I set it up this morning and then I just went straight for the run. But you'll see here was my workout today. They call it a 3.75 progressive long run. And then it gives you your stats there. 3.77 miles, did it in 49 minutes, average pace, so that's cool. We'll go to our plan here and you will see that we have a half marathon plan in my race. So I'm doing air quotes so you can see me. The race is on October 5th, 2025. Again, I don't know if I'm going to go to a sanctioned race or not. Maybe I just do it around the neighborhood. Maybe I go to somewhere cool to go run it. But that's the 12-week plan, and that's where it ends. We keep scrolling. It'll show week 1. Week 1 was today. I guess we got towards the end of the week and I started today. So week 2 starts tomorrow, and they have me doing intervals, an easy run, long run, and then it spreads these runs out pretty nicely. So you'll see it. These long runs get a little bit longer as they go along. Like today was 3.75, and then next week's going to be 4.5, then 5. Then we go back to a 3.25, and then 6, and then progressively get higher in the mileage on the long run, and then wean it back a little bit, going all the way through till we get to week 13 where we have a 12-mile run. Pretty cool that it does this and it maps this thing out within a few seconds. All right, over here, it's going to give you kind of your estimated half marathon time. Supposedly, this number that's right here, that says anywhere from 2 hours 46 minutes to 2 hours 54 minutes, it will update with your tempo runs. So if you have a series of good tempo runs and it's thinking, oh man, you know what, you're going to be doing a little bit better than we thought, it'll update that as you're going along your plan. So hopefully that time goes up, but if not, I'm going to stick to the plan and do what my body's capable of. So here are my the insights on today's run. It talks about how long it should have taken, between 45 to 55 minutes. I was right in there at that time, and it talked about what the plan was for your session. It had me go 2 miles at a conversational pace, a 3/4 mile at 13:35, a half mile at 13:20, and a half mile at 13:05. As I was saying earlier, when you're going to those target paces, if you're not quite making it to that pace, it's going to tell you to speed up, and if you're going too fast, it's going to tell you to slow down. It was a little bit annoying, but I think in order to stay on it, I'm not going to be looking at my wrist the whole time, looking like Ed, Edd and Eddy. But that was pretty nice. So they had this really cool thing. Oh, here we go. This is cool. Shows you like, hey, look, this is where I ran. It gives you like a cool little Instagram story thing. it's really pretty to look at. I don't know how useful this function is, but yeah, it's pretty. It's something to stare at after you're done with your run. If you're anything like me, I love to stare at my Strava app after I run. Take a good 2 or 3 minutes looking at my stats. This is just another thing to look at. So I guess 2 or 3 minutes is going to turn into 3 or 4 minutes. So, anyways, that's the Runna app. Pretty cool.